You only said that you are a sympathizer to Qadiani. You did not say that you are a Qadiani. Khala happened to come on the door and this person says that I'm your husband and from today onward I am the father of your children. What would you do for your Khala?
Okay, fine. I'll just to hopefully end the analogy. Yeah, I'll kill him. Okay,
Huh?
shall we go? Yeah, I'll kill him.
Why?
Shall we go
No, no, you
next?
can't. Are you thinking that we're gonna end you like that? Be the curse of Allah be upon the one who's trying to trick you. Okay, now violence is not an option here. It's not jungle. We want you to tell us what you gonna do.
Okay, so you said killing is not an option. You said restraint order is not an option. You said harassment complaint is not an option. You said
Wait,
there
wait.
is.
There are two scenarios of identity theft. Scenario one, someone, as in this analogy, claiming to be your uncle as an identity theft. In the second scenario, someone claiming to be Muhammadur Rasulullah falsely as identity theft. Which one of these two theft is bigger? Which identity theft is bigger in the scale of morality, Islamic law, and law of Pakistan? You are saying in Pakistani law, the first one is the bigger theft, huh?
Against those who support Ashraf Ali Thanvi, Rasulullah, Chishti Rasulullah, and so on and so forth. Correct? I think the only reason that we are more hard against the Qadianis is because they are in a minority.
How unfortunate is that? When you were stuck in a quagmire, you were using the Qadiani tactic of chishti, 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 chishti. Pakistan is not by constitution a secular country. Understand this point. Pakistan, by its constitution, it is a Islami Jamhuriya Pakistan. And that's the whole reason these debates are taking place. If Pakistan was a secular country, we would have a different discussion. I was being told by people this term sympathizer to the Qadianis, but I don't trust those terms. I want you to tell us what exactly you are.
Well, yeah, I mean, I have been born and bred in the Sunni Jamaat of the Muslim world. So, yeah, I mean, I guess, like, is that enough of a definition, or do you want me to elaborate
No,
more
no, I
further?
am asking you. No. I'm asking you that people are saying and telling us, which we don't want to believe without
Yeah, yeah, I'm
evidence.
telling you, yes, yes.
They
So
are,
yeah,
let
so
me let
I'll
me
give you a,
complete.
yeah,
Let me complete. Let me complete. I
sure,
did
sure,
not
go
ask
ahead.
anything so far. I said that define. How do you define a Qadiani sympathizer so I can understand the term? Then we can talk to you. What does it mean to be a sympathizer to Qadianis? What is that?
Well, yeah, fine. I'll give you some background.
No.
Yeah, yeah,
Wait. I don't know the background. I
yeah,
first
yeah.
want you to define what is the definition of a
Okay,
sympathizer
okay,
to
okay.
Qadiani.
Okay, yeah, I think, we are, majorly the Muslim world, especially in Pakistan, is very hard on the Ahmadis. They try to provoke them. They try to, what do you call them out names. And yeah, so I believe that, they should be treated as, just like how you would treat a brother of, let's say, a Shia Jamaat or any other Jamaat, who you
Are
have
you
like
right?
very,
Let's go.
very
Let's
differences.
go. Let's have a Sultan. Look, let's have a
Yeah,
good discussion, point to point. That's the
sure,
decorum of our
good.
stream. Is that okay?
Come again? I didn't get your point.
I said that we want to have a pointed discussion. Is that okay?
Sure, sure, sure. Yeah, you can take a
Okay.
minute.
Okay. I would not give your example. Let me give an anonymous example. Okay. If a random person comes to a house, knocks at their door, and says to the women living in that house that I am your husband from today onward, and go and tell your children that I am their father, and this woman knows for sure that this is just a random guy. He's not his husband. He's not the father of his children. How should this woman respond? And if, let's make it more real, let's suppose that this woman is one of either my relative or your relative, and this happened to her. Can you please tell me that how she would respond? Ji Sultan.
Yeah, I mean, I guess she would be offended.
No, I'm asking you that. Okay, do you want me to bring it home? If it happens to, let's suppose, may Allah protect your family. If it happens to your
Okay, yeah, she would
auntie,
be offended. Yeah, go ahead. Go to the second point.
yeah.
I get your point. Yeah, go to the
No,
second
no,
one. Yeah.
no, you did not get. You did not get. If he
Uh-huh.
if he comes to, if he comes to your auntie, your khala,
Hmm.
and he says that from today onward, I am your husband and I am the father of your children, and you are inside the house at that time, you are listening all of that, what would you do?
What you would basically use your powers. You'll get the person out of your house. Fairly simple, right?
I'm asking you, please explain for us that this woman is saying, sorry, this person is saying this to your khala, and you are listening. What exactly you would do?
Yeah, you would first of all, in a Muslim home, you will not allow the khala to, answer the door, right? You would answer it yourself. So I'm not sure what kind of, if you
Okay,
are playing analogies, play it correctly. I mean,
okay,
or you
okay,
can answer the actual point instead of playing
okay.
analogies.
Now please tell me first, because this analogy, inshallah, will help both of us understand the point.
Yeah.
Okay, if you're okay. Now, obviously, for whatever reason, khala happened to come on the door, and this person says that I'm your husband, and from today onward, I am the father of your children. What would you do for your khala?
Come again.
What would you do for your khala, because you are there?
I'm there. I'm answering the door.
No. I wait. Imtiaz bhai, this guy come to your khala and he says, "I'm your husband. Let's go to bed." And he takes her hand and he drags her to the bed. What would you do?
I would do things in my power to stop it,
How?
right?
How? Explain, describe.
Describe, you would first of all you would separate them, then you
Yes.
would complain
Physically.
against the person
No,
for
no.
the act that he has done,
No,
correct?
wait. Physically, or just by talking? Because the guy's dragging her, Babu. The guy's being physical.
Physically, right? He used physical means, so why not physical?
Okay, good. So you would get
And moreover, yeah, I mean, it is possible,
Sultan,
like, yeah.
Sultan, look, Sultan, would you become physical with this guy or would you only say nice thing with the tongue?
Okay, fine, I'll get physical, yeah.
Why? Why are you becoming violent?
You know, we are not getting violent here.
No,
I
no,
said,
wait. Sultan, wait. We are getting somewhere.
okay, okay.
I'm asking you two things. Would you be just nicely saying things to him or would you become physical? You said that you will become physical, i.e., you'll become violent. Why?
Okay, fine. We'll add, yeah, I'll ask, and yeah, we'll answer it, and I'll also add one more condition to it. Let's say instead of a stranger,
I am
you're
not
near.
asking
No, no, no.
Sultan.
Yeah, we'll add more conditions, and we'll answer the same way.
Sultan,
Yeah.
wait. Sultan, wait. I am the one putting an analogy and I have the responsibility to exactly implement the analogy as well. I am not giving you the right to change my analogy. I'm asking you, you admitted already that you will
Mhm.
not just say things with your tongue, you will become physical, you will hit him. Why?
I didn't say I'll hit him. Say I'll separate him and then probably move
Okay,
him
you
away.
are
And
wait.
then
You are no, no,
I'm sure
wait. You are trying to separate the person, but he is not listening to you. What do you do?
separate the person, but he's not. I mean, if are you separating him or are you telling him?
You are trying to separate him from your khala, but he is not listening.
But you're not telling him, right? You're separating him.
I'm
Do you
asking
not
you,
understand?
oh, Sultan, bhai.
No,
You
he
said
fights
that
back. He fights back. No, what he does, he punches you. He goes, "This is my wife. Leave her alone to me. I have right
Just
over
say you
my
punch
wife."
him back, right? I mean, that's like, I think that's the
So you're
rule
gonna
of the.
look. Cut to the chase. You're gonna try to save your khala from an
Okay.
intruder, right? And you're
Mhm.
gonna get physical. You will probably attack him and strike him and maybe try to move him. Correct?
Okay.
So you're getting violent now. Yes.
Okay, fine.
no,
Okay. Why?
not fine. Why? Why are you getting violent? Not fine. Why?
I mean, I have to get at the end to the end of the analogy so that we can go on to the next,
I will
so that I
tell
can
you.
make the next
I will
argument, right?
Sultan by as we
Uh,
both agreed in the start that we'll go in a very logical way step by step. And I have promised you I will complete the analogy for you. So far, you need to explain that why are you becoming violent? Why you not just saying nice thing?
because in your analogy, you have to stop the act from happening. Correct?
I'm asking you, your khala is being assaulted. Are you gonna
Okay.
save her or not?
Are you trying to say that we get emotionally agitated? So
Yes, yes.
that is
Brother,
why.
brother Sultan bhai, we are going in a very nice way, and I appreciate your honesty. I'm asking you that this person is putting an assault on your khala. You telling him nice thing, even you punched him, he's not listening. He says, "No, she's my wife. I will sleep with her." What would you do?
Isn't like outrage of modesty a crime in the place where you live? Once you have separated him, you can easily report him to the person, right?
Bhai,
Harassment,
I'm
anything.
asking you, bhai,
You can
I'm
get a
asking you,
restraint order.
Okay.
no, bhai,
This is a very
Sultan
good
bhai,
point he made. Imtiaz bhai made a very good point. That you
ji,
separate them, physically remove him. You physically remove him and you take him to the police station. The SHO in the police station, he warns him. Now he tells him, she's not your wife, you're not her husband, don't go anywhere near her. So the police declares the ruling on him and they put an injunction on him. But he still insists. He goes out in the street. The police declares him to be a stranger. He still insists. He stands in the middle of the street and he tells everyone, look, people, I am being oppressed. I am being oppressed. My wife has been taken away from me. These people are not letting me go to my wife. And the whole world is screaming at him, telling him, this is not your wife. You are a stranger. But the guy still insists on taking your khala and he wants to sleep with her. What are you going to do now?
To
yes,
death. I'll complete it.
yeah.
You'll get a restraining order. At least that's what happens in most civilized society. And there's a different way to approach it in India and Pakistan. Fair
But he's
enough.
still dragging. He's now going to newspapers. He's going to TV channels. He's now dragging the name of Allah in the newspapers. He's saying this woman is my wife. These guys, this whole country has united against me. They don't want me to,
Until I say I kill
sleep
him,
with my wife.
okay.
Yeah.
Please, brothers, guide me as to how do I end this analogy. Do I say I'll kill him?
No, Sultan.
Please let me know.
I just wanted to make the analogy complete. That is
Yeah.
clearly here what we're trying to explain to you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And you've agreed with us so far because you're a reasonable guy. You seem to be a reasonable person. You agreed
Yeah.
with us, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
Likewise, religion
Mhm.
Why?
is more.
Let me
Yeah,
complete the now. Is it okay?
please go ahead.
Thank you.
I'll mute.
Okay, now Sultan, so far in this analogy, somebody who's making, it's called identity theft. Now please be with me. Somebody making an identity theft, i.e., he's claiming to be someone. In this analogy, the husband of your khala, and by that implication, the father of her children. So this is called identity theft. Now you were there out of your ghira, out of your honor. First you try to separate him. You try to explain for him, even though you became a bit physical with him. Then eventually as a civilized person, you went to the court of law, to the police station, you tried everything. But this person keep insisting that no, I am the father of her children and I am her husband. So let me ask you now. This is the situation so far. What you gonna do as a last step? Please tell us.
Um, Let me ask you: does the khala's children, or the husband, or the khala believe any of it?
Good point. Very good point. I love Sultan. You are a champion. Right from the start, we are saying something in black and white that this person is a fraud. He's making an identity theft. And Khala and children, why would they believe in him? So this is clear from the start. Yes.
Mhm. Okay, they don't believe him. Fair enough.
Huh?
The khala and the children, they don't believe in him. Is that fair? Is that correct, or are we
No, no,
assuming
but
that they have believed in
no,
him?
what I'm saying, he keep coming to your Khala's house.
The restraining
He's
order
not.
is also not working, is what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly. He's not stopping.
So the restraining order is not working. Did I get
Yes,
that right?
yes, yes,
Okay,
yes.
fine. So now shall we translate this analogy to
No,
the real
now,
world?
now what they're doing is now what he's doing
Now
is
shall we translate it to the real world, so that, because
no, no,
the
no.
Sultan,
analogy is.
It's
Sultan,
the
Yeah.
Sultan,
analogy.
Sultan.
No, there is a
Before
very
we
important
translate,
caveat. Wait, wait.
Mhm.
This guy is now gone to the police, bribed some policemen with him,
Mhm.
and they are very relaxed about restraining order as well. So now
Mhm.
he's got police guys, corrupt police guys involved with him as well. Okay,
Mhm.
so he's a real criminal. He's a real intruder. He's a
Mhm.
real identity thief. So
Mhm.
he's doing a complete operation,
Mhm.
and so this is the problem.
Okay, fine. So basically, we are living in like a jungle raj where there are no rules, nothing, no regulations. What do I do? Fine. Did I get the?
Brother, we explained it very, very clearly that this person is not listening. No restraining order, all legal action, everything is
Mm.
ignoring, and he's still insisting. Those are my children, and she's my wife, and I want to have her. And he's trying to do anything and everything to get to her.
Well, I'm not sure. Like, if the Jama, that is the majority of the people, are on this side, is what you're saying. So the.
Sultan bhai, you only said that you are a sympathizer to Qadiani. You did not say that you are a Qadiani. So we don't want you to show those tactics. We want to reach to the logical end in this analogy. And after that, I have promised on camera live with the people that I will implement this analogy on your question. So please tell us, there is rule, there is law, and you have tried everything. But what this person has done, he has actually, as Adnan bhai said, he has actually bribed the police officer and the law as well. Now nothing is working for you. What you gonna do? Please tell us.
Okay, fine. I'll just to hopefully end the analogy. Yeah, I'll kill him. Okay,
Huh?
shall we? Yeah, I'll kill him.
Why?
Shall we go
No, no, you
next?
can't.
Okay,
You can't.
okay,
You
fine.
you have
What is the
committed a
answer
crime
you're
now.
looking from me? I
No,
don't
no, no.
get
What
it.
you have done now, you have committed a crime, and now you're
Yes.
going to go jail
Oh
for it.
yes, yes.
So
Yeah, I mean, okay. So like, fine. The analogy has ended. I'm a criminal at the end of the analogy. So is the
now,
crime?
are you thinking that we're gonna end you like that? This
No,
analogy is
I
not
just
that.
want you to end the analogy, bro. I'm
We
not
will end
running
the
away from the
analogy.
conversation, because the
Sultan,
analogy is,
Sultan,
you're beating it to death, and
Sultan,
it's
Sultan.
it and you're going to be in a
Sultan,
very tricky position with the end of this
Sultan.
analogy.
No,
Yeah,
no, no,
continue.
no, no.
Sorry.
Sultan, wallahi, wallahi. I be the curse of Allah be upon the one who is trying to trick you. Okay, now listen this point very carefully. We are not saying that go and kill that person. Understand the question. We're asking you that now this is the situation. Your khala's family, you are stuck in this situation. Violence is not an option here. It's not jungle. We want you to tell us what you gonna do.
Okay. So violence is not an option.
Yeah.
You okay? Fine. What am I? Give me some tools so that I can make a choice, because I think I've reached the end of my thinking. Give me some tools so that I can make a choice. I'll do this, this, this. Give me some options. Fair enough.
No.
Give me some options, bro. Give me some option that I can pick, because
Choose
you said.
whatever you want. Choose whatever you want to choose. I give you free hand.
You said killing is not an option. You said restraint order is not an option. You said harassment complaint is not an option. You said
Wait,
there
wait,
is.
wait, wait,
the-
no, wait. No, no, not like this. I did not say that restraint order is not. No, we said that you have got the restraint order. It has been served to him. He is not listening. Number one. Number two, he has bribed the department as well. So they are not implementing the order either. And I'm asking you. You are a civilized person. You want to live by the law of the country. You don't want to commit a crime. Tell us what you're gonna do.
Okay, so he has bribed the police. So basically, the system is on his end. The only thing is that I can think of, which happens in a modern democratic society, which is not Islamic, is protests,
Okay, good, good.
campaigning.
Yeah,
That
good, good,
works,
good, good,
which
good,
is
good.
not
Okay.
Islamic. Yeah, but
Good,
go ahead.
good. Wait. You went even to the extent of taking an un-Islamic action of protest. You gathered a lot of people and you protested and nothing achieved.
Okay, then okay, I'm not sure what else is left in the modern world. Violence, protests, complaint, suing. I mean, I think you have removed all the tools, so I'm not sure what is left.
What you gonna
Name
what you
calling
gonna
is
do?
what is left.
Oh, you start abusing and swearing, huh?
Name calling is what is left, is what you're saying. Okay, fine.
So you are
I'll name
saying,
call him.
no, no, wait. You are saying to me that in this situation you will become physically in a verbal sense. Sorry, you will become abusive in a verbal sense, right?
Then by abusing, when I say abusing, like, can you call him that he is lying, or do you have to call him names like,
What
dog or
what
son
would
of a
no, no,
dog,
what
son
would
of
you
a
call him?
so on?
What would you call him?
Because again, like, if with so many restrictions, we also have to take the Islamic restrictions. You are not supposed to call a person by a false name, right? You cannot call him a worshipper of idols if he's not a worshipper of idols. So I mean, are you going to put this condition also on me? Because I mean, my thing would have been done at the police complaint and harassment
Sultan,
complaint restraining order.
Sultan, listen,
Yeah,
listen. We have both agreed and we are both going step by step in a scenario that is and the whole thing is a case of identity theft.
correct.
Sultan, wait. Sultan, and we are dealing with a case of identity theft. I want you, because you are a law abiding citizen of that country, please tell me, you have tried everything, what you gonna do now?
I can give you a real world example of identity thefts, where all people did was accumulated.
Sultan,
Yeah,
no.
I will.
We are
I'll
discussing
tell you what I'll do.
Sultan.
There is an identity theft, right?
Yes,
There is a khala's husband who is being impersonated by another person, correct?
yes.
Where is the khala's husband? Marhum.
He's away.
Marhum.
No, he's away.
He's away. Okay.
Yes.
And this person is impersonating him. So I
Yes.
think the quickest way is to get the husband. You'll have witnesses. You'll have, that's it. Like, I think your part
Good
is done.
question. Good question. Good question. The husband, you tried, but there's no way to contact him.
So Marhum.
You can call him Marhum. It's up to you.
Marhum, just present the death certificate, say he's dead, this person is alive. There is either some kind of issue in
Good
the
point. Good point.
government body,
Good point.
or
Good
there
point.
is.
Good point. Good
Yeah.
point. Good point. You have presented the death certificate of your uncle. This person is not stopping.
Okay, fine. If there is, okay, so you're saying that being, I mean, can we translate this analogy to the real world? Because I am really at the end of the rope here.
I'm asking you that you are in this situation. What you gonna do?
Yeah, let's translate it to the Qadiani discussion, right?
I will translate, but first you need to tell us your action.
I told you so many actions, but I mean, you are basically trying to remove all the actions possible.
I did not.
Okay.
Wait, Sultan.
Mhm.
I did not remove any action. Rather, you took every possible action. Nothing is working. What you gonna do?
You pray to Allah and you pray that Allah demolish the other person, and then your question of faith comes into play, and
Okay,
then yeah.
Sultan. First of all, we look at this point. At this point, we both agree on one point that we are discussing an identity theft, right?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Now, let's inshallah bring it. First of all, you have admitted that your mind has stopped working, right?
My mind has stopped working. Yeah, I mean, I'm out of options. Yes.
And now you are thinking of killing that person. You said before.
Yes, I did say that, because yeah, it's a jungle Raj, right? No, nothing is working.
No,
So
I did not say Jungle Raj. I said
I
that there
mean,
is law,
when
but
you
nothing
remove
is
all those things, it's pretty much a jungle Raj. So
okay.
I mean, yeah.
Got it. Okay. Now let's inshallah. First of all, now let's bring it because people want to see the logical end as well, isn't it?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. Now, Sultan, let's inshallah now get to the end, inshallah. Now, Sultan, I'm asking you a simple question. Why? For the sake of transition this into Qadiani thing. Please answer the question clearly. I'm asking you, there are two scenarios of identity theft. Scenario one, someone, as in this analogy, claiming to be your uncle as an identity theft. In the second scenario, someone claiming to be Muhammadur Rasulullah falsely as identity theft. Which one of these two theft is bigger?
Bigger in put it in the context, brother, because put it in the context so that I can answer it clearly. Then you'll get offended. Put it in the context of law, Islam, belief, my personal thinking. Put it in some context. Then I'll be able to answer it clearly.
Good point. No problem. Inshallah, I will do that. You have understood the both scenario. Now my question will be, according to law, according to Islam, and according to your conscience, from all these three angles, which one is bigger?
Islam, conscious. What's the third one?
Law of the country.
Okay. Which one is bigger? Law, Islam, conscious, or law of the country?
No.
Uh,
Oh, bhai, Sultan bhai. Listen, I'm saying that both of these cases are cases of identity theft. Which identity theft is bigger in the scale of morality, Islamic law, and law of Pakistan?
Under the law of the country, the first identity is a bigger threat. Okay. Under, yeah.
Hello. Wait.
Yeah.
Stay there.
Hmm.
Let me repeat the question because now I want to stick with this one. You are saying that according to the law of Pakistan, if somebody makes an identity theft of claiming to be your uncle and somebody making an identity theft claiming to be Muhammadur Rasulullah, you are saying in Pakistani law, the first one is the bigger theft, huh?
No, I'm saying I cement law of the country. I imagined a secular country like, India or Britain or wherever you.
Hello, Sultan.
Yeah. Sorry.
We are discussing you came up, you can watch it again. You came up clearly mentioning Pakistan.
Yes.
Okay. According to the law of Pakistan, which identity theft is bigger?
The second one.
Good job. Now, in the first case, as you said, you tried every single thing. You said this. Now, listen very carefully. You said that you tried the law, etc. In Pakistan, in 1974, we used the legal way, the constitutional way. That look, you guys are making an identity theft. After giving them the right to respond, law declared them as disbelievers, non-Muslims, kuffar. Why? Because of the crime of identity theft. Now, after that, many years passed and they still kept using the identity. Then they made another law. I think I can't remember the exact date, but in the time of Ziaul Haq, they made another law that whatever was decided in 1974 to implement that. They tried that. They still did not stop. Now listen very carefully. Till today, they are committing that same crime of identity theft. Till today, they are committing that same crime of identity theft. They are claiming that their guy Mirza Ghulam Qadiani is Isa ibn Maryam. They claiming that their guy is Muhammadur Rasulullah. Now, as you said, and that was the reason to give you the analogy that these are the two situations in which all of that violence is taking place. Now, listen very carefully. Is that violence justified? We said no. People are still banging their heads against the walls of law. Very recently, when they were publishing their kufr in the name of Quran, people went to the court, and guess what? Court decided the case in the favor of Qadiani. This is exactly the situation where you are going and asking for justice. You are begging for justice for your auntie, and you are begging your head with the wall of law, and no one is listening. In this situation, there are people like you who can still control their calm, and they're still making dua, and where there are people being frustrated. They are taking the law in their hand. Are they justified? Not at all. But are they, Sultan, wait, don't talk yet. Are they doing? Yes, they are doing. Are they justified? No, they are not. As you said, Sultan, as you said, just in the case of one tiny one, La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah, the identity theft of your auntie is not even one particle of dust as compared to the desert. If you compare a particle of dust with a desert, that is not even the justified comparison between the identity theft of your uncle and the identity theft of the Qadianis. And you said, even in this small particle example, your mind stopped working. And a civilized person like you was going to kill that guy, even though we stopped you. Alhamdulillah, we stopped you. But you were going to the extent of killing that guy. Now, this is the entire scenario we painted for you. Thank you very much.
So I'm done, or can I speak?
We are done. Now we'll give you maybe 1 minute and then we'll finish, inshallah.
Okay, fine. So I just have a couple of points here. If at all an identity theft of Huzur Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, which is basically, I'm not sure if he actually says that I am a reincarnation of Paighambar Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, or he says that I'm a Nabi after him. However, if at all this applies to Qadiani, and the agitation, the anger and all that is understandable, the anger and agitation should also be perpetrated, which in my recent knowledge I came to know, against those who support Ashraf Ali Thanvi, Rasulullah, or Chishti Rasulullah, and so on and so forth. Correct? I think the only reason that we are more hard against the Qadianis is because they are in a minority. And
Okay,
the
thank you very
context is
much, Sultan.
one context is important.
Sultan,
Context
wait,
is one
wait,
context.
wait.
एक मिनट
Sultan,
नहीं हुआ भाई, खैर बोल दो आप, एक मिनट नहीं
no,
हुआ
no,
लेकिन बोल दो.
please complete.
हाँ, to give you a context, आप लोग पाकिस्तान में रहते हो, you know the benefits of being in a majority. To give you a context, I am from India, so I know how it feels to be in a minority, especially when the majority decides to hammer down on you for whatever reason. Coming to
thank you very
being
much.
offended, coming to being offended,
Complete,
just
Sultan.
just second. Coming to being offended over Huzur Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam impersonation, I think Pakistan is secular enough to accept churches and temples. We are tolerant when an person impersonates Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Thank you very much. Now, Sultan, in your presence, I will make some ending 1 minute statement in your presence. At the end, you change the entire topic. You know why? This time you are saying that this person is not claiming to be the husband of your auntie. Rather, he is claiming to be the husband of his own wife. That's fair enough. That was not the point. You completely changed the identity theft thing at the end. Number one. Number two, how unfortunate is that when you were stuck in a quagmire, you were using the Qadiani tactic of chishti. Okay, number one. And lastly, okay. Listen very carefully. I'm very surprised that you don't even know Pakistan is not by constitution a secular country. Understand this point. Pakistan, by its constitution, it is a Islami Jamhuriya Pakistan. And that's the whole reason these debates are taking place. If Pakistan was a secular country, we would have a different discussion. Anyhow, we end with this. Go home, watch this whole analogy thing again. And you, one person, you were going, Alhamdulillah, I stopped you. You were going to kill that person. You were going to commit a crime. And
और क्या बचा था भाई, मार डालना.
Sultan, wait. I know. Same is the case here. Why? Same is the case here. I'm telling you, brother, listen very carefully. Let's end with this one. Your ghaira, your love for your auntie is nothing as compared to the love of Muslims to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Thank you very much. Ji Adnan bhai, any comments? Bhai, you are there? Bhai, you are
Yes,
muted.
I'm here, Imtiaz bhai. No, this is clear that once you explain, once you break it down for anyone, you will see why so many Muslims feel hurt and upset by this identity theft. And this is exactly what it is. Qadiani religion is an attempt to steal the identity of Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The fact that you have 22 volumes Rouhani Khazain over the Quran and the Sunnah, of course, we know you don't claim that Rouhani Khazain is better than the Quran or the Sunnah. But the fact that you have 22 volumes, the lens to read the Quran and Sunnah from, you have changed.
Adnan bhai, sorry, did you say that they don't claim? Sorry, what did you say?
I said they don't claim Rouhani Khazain to be better than the Quran and Sunnah. I can
Bhai, listen, bhai, no, bhai, maybe you missed this point, bhai. Mirza Ghulam Qadiani said that his revelation, i.e., all of this Khazain, is
yes.
at par with Quran.
Allahu Akbar. Okay, this is now news to me. I
Yes.
completely take my words back and I stand corrected. And I believe Imtiaz Bhai would not lie on Mirza. Absolutely not. Okay. So you see, this is it. This is the problem now. And Mirza changed a lot of things. He changed a lot. He attempted to change a lot of things. He changed them for his own Jamaat. He can't change it for Muslim. But this in itself is very scary. Okay. So this is not only identity theft. This is an attempt to hijack the whole train. This is not just identity theft. This is to hijack the whole train.
Kidnap case.
Kidnapping, yes, hijacking and completely taking into another direction, trying to change the direction of the train. Okay, this is what it is. That's why it's so important to campaign against it, so important to raise awareness and educate people about it. Of course, we do not promote violence or any violent ideas here. We have nothing to do with that. Okay. But what we can do is educate people. This is the least we can do so that, the strength of this thief, identity thief, is reduced to nothing, inshallah.
Thank you, Dan bhai. So, inshallah, I will end with this one last statement on this topic, that whenever anyone is discussing with you this same case as this Sultan was trying to, basically defend or make a case on their behalf. So, this is what you need to explain for people. And as Adnan bhai said, it is way beyond identity theft, way beyond identity theft. And secondly, if somebody challenges you that where did he claim, today's stream has given you ample evidence with the confessional statements of the Jamaat that Nauzubillah Mirza Ghulam Qadiani is the very Muhammad. Okay,